Hi, this is Asa, and welcome to my audio experience. That's okay. You got diabetes? That's okay. You have high blood pressure? That's okay. If you gain 50 pounds, that's okay. Like, Doc, it's not okay. Well, I'm watching you or listening to you right now. I'm telling you it is okay because you got to realize that you put yourself in this situation. I didn't. Mom and Dad didn't. Don't blame it on your grandma and grandpa who are overweight or whatever, taking 8 medications. Don't blame it on them. You did it to yourself. And that's the cool thing. Cool thing is that the body can get sick, can also get well, which means that you make new choices right now and make a new trajectory in your life. You start following an anti-inflammatory diet, following the principles that we teach here. Then guess what? You're going to be able to get out of where you are and go to the next level with your health in your life and be off the medications and lose the weight and feel better and have more energy and be the better version of you. We all have one more. Don't ever think that you don't. It's not over. I don't care if you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. It's not over. You can start brand new again today. All right. Now, you make sure to give us a call, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. You can always call us. Okay. Got a question? We'll make you part of the show. And also, you can go to Believe Health TV if you want to send us an email or you're trying to figure out how to listen to the show differently or whatever. Everything there will get you to us as well. You can send me a direct message, also text message. If you have a question, we're here for you each and every day, okay? And if you haven't got a free copy of my book, go to myfreehealthbook.com. We're sending it to you for being a listener or a viewer for free, just to bless you and to help you get on the right path and the right journey for your health, all right? Let's get on the phones and go with Tina. Hi, Tina. What is your health challenge?
Hi. I was wondering if there's any diet recommended for chronic lymphocytic leukemia. My husband got diagnosed with it last January. His numbers are increasing pretty rapidly. I heard about chaga tea. He drank it for a little bit, but had back pain, and when we told his nurse practitioner about it, she said it can cause kidney problems. So he has stopped drinking it, but the 1 month that he did drink that, his numbers did come down. So wondered if there was any advice about anything, because doctors don't give you supplemental advice.
That is true. I don't know about them. By the way, we didn't get trained on nutrition at all in school, meaning like half of a lecture. And when I say this, it blows people away. You're thinking, well, how are you a doctor, right? We had like half a lecture, seriously, on vitamins, like A, E, D, and K, and the B vitamins, and that was it. Okay, let's move on to the other stuff. So the diet for CLL is pretty simple. I'll tell you this, the treatment that they have currently for CLL is really good. Okay, it is. Now, you're not going to hear me say a whole lot and be fired up about medicine a lot. I do believe in it. That's why I'm telling you that right now. I know people right now, I know an individual right now I'm very close to, it's in his 80s, that have taken standard treatment from one of the top clinics in the country. I don't want to name them because I also don't want to give away any privacy, but and he's recovering in his 80s, crushing it. Like the treatment and the therapy, standard medical. Now, he's doing everything too naturally, meaning that he's eating healthy, following an anti-inflammatory based diet. He's eating tons of fruits and vegetables. He's got his vitamin C intake high. His vitamin D is high. His zinc is high. He's exercising every single day, even when he's tired, even when he doesn't want to, even when the chemo treatments have made him really tired. He still gets up and does everything he can. So he's putting the work in, right? The work ethic has to be there for you to be able to win. That is the ultimate key, bar none. So you have to be able to put the work in. I just want to say that because it's really important. So I encourage you, anti-inflammatory diet's a good way to go. Tons of greens, tons of vegetables, but all that's in my book. So if you get a copy of my book, just kind of read through that, make sure you go over all that with his medical team and all, make sure they're cool with it. They're going to be cool with it. But the reality is just make sure you want to follow a good anti-inflammatory based diet, period. But make sure he's getting the right nutrients in the right time in the right way. At the end of the day, that's it. But the treatment, I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys are doing that or not. I mean, the chaga tea and all that, it's okay. I like juniper berries much better than I do the chaga tea. So I'm just glad that so many people right now are looking for answers. More than anything, I think one of the biggest, the internet and what's out there right now with all this information. First of all, there's a lot of information. It's hard to decipher through that. You got to pick some people like myself that you can get the information from, instead of being like Dr. Google and going, or Dr. Bing and going on and just like looking at all this stuff and like your head's going to explode. Because one person's going to say this is good for you. The other one's going to say, no, that's not good. This diet's the best. No, this one's the best. No, broccoli's good for you. No, it's not. It causes this, right? So you're like, okay, who do I believe? I just want you to know that most of it works. Okay, if it's healthy, it probably works. If it's high in carbohydrate, if it's got tons of fiber and it's like vegetables, it probably works. If it's a bunch of junk carbs and sugar, it doesn't work, right? Like you just common sense. Like this whole thing is really common sense. There's no secret sauce. Anybody's going to tell you it's hard work, and it's some basic principles that are going to get you healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. Like it is not like the more I do this, I'm going to come out with a set of principles. You're going to hear about it real soon. And like, I'm going to drive that home on everybody. Like, don't even talk to me if you're not doing these few things. Because if you're not doing some basics, look, you're not going to win with health. You're just not. You can't take chaga tea and a multivitamin and eat fast food and don't exercise and think you're going to be healthy. I know people that will eat junk, but they're asking me a million questions about supplements. I know people that will ask me, what supplements do I take, but they don't exercise. It's not going to happen. And they don't drink water. Like, really? So you've got to get the basics down if you're really going to win this whole thing. 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. That's the number. You can always give me a call. We'll make you part of the show, but if you want us to answer in private, we will. Send me a text. Go to Believe Health TV. You can text me. Anything you want to do to figure out a way to connect. DM me on social media, however you want to do that. We want to be a part of everything that you're a part of. We want to grow with you, help you on your health journey. And if you don't have a copy of my book, go to myfreehealthbook.com. We'll send you a copy just to be a blessing to you, an encouragement to you for listening or watching. However you're connected to us, we want to help. All right, let's get on the phone and go with Lewis. Hi, Lewis. What is your health challenge?
I have nerve pain on my body. I'm 80 years old, and I'm tired of having it. I need some kind of help. From somewhere, some direction. I can't hardly stand the pain anymore.
I get it. I say I get it. You know, when you talk to someone that deals with pain management of any kind, it's easy for a doctor just to say, well, you know, Lewis, you need to do this, this, and this. So I don't get the pain because I don't have chronic pain. I can empathize with you, sympathize with you, but I totally don't get it. But I get the medical side of it, right? And I understand the biochemistry and how the body works. So I do get that. There's a lot of mental components with pain management, a lot. If you're taking pain meds, I'll tell you one of the best things to do. This is not a natural approach. Like, you do not want to just go the natural route. There's some things that will help with pain, but you've got to get nutritionally balanced. You've got to get blood work done that looks at all your different nutritional deficiencies, and you want to check all that out. So that's really important. But I would get with a good pain management specialist that focuses and emphasizes coming off the medications and doing things more natural. There are teams like that. If you need help, just get in touch with our office. You know, call the number 888-283-7272. Somebody will help you and get you going in the right direction. Because, man, I understand it is tough. And the addiction to some of these drugs is the real deal. Like, it's not a joke.
If you're looking for increased strength, increased endurance, and better recovery, then look no further than an all-natural nutritional supplement called creatine hydrochloride. Concrete is the brand, and it's the most absorbable form of creatine hydrochloride found today. Now, creatine is not just for athletes. You probably heard that before, but creatine hydrochloride is for the everyday person looking to improve their health. Listen, I started taking creatine in college when I was a strength and conditioning coach at Florida State University. And I've taken it ever since my college years. And it's made a massive difference in my life. Everything in my body, I believe, is functioning better because of creatine. Creatine hydrochloride I've moved over to using Concrete, and it is the best form of creatine on the market. Concrete creatine hydrochloride is available at most Walmart stores and on Walmart.com or any store that carries nutritional supplements. Just make sure to look for Concrete brand creatine hydrochloride and watch your endurance, your strength, and your recovery and your immune system get boosted today.
To find out more, connect with On Call Radio online at InShapeNetwork.com.
So, but I will tell you this, cutting down the inflammation in your body is going to be your basic foundation. So as you're going through this process, make sure someone is helping you with your eating strategy and your nutrition. And make sure you find some form of exercise that you enjoy. I don't care what it is, but you're going to need to find something that you're doing every single day to move. Like, you have to figure out a way to move so you can win this battle, because I believe that you can win. And I got to say, a lot of people come to us for a lot of different reasons. We have people that reach out to us for everything you can imagine, even non-health related things. When I see somebody that struggles with things like depression, or they have major issues with weight, or there's been so much struggle, like we're doing a reality show right now, and there is a young man on the show who, his background with his parents led to him eating as a coping mechanism. And you're going to see the show at some point. But it's amazing. Like, it breaks my heart when I see people that their health has been impacted by what life has done to them. And it's been that challenging. And I'll tell you this, there's always a way out. There's always a way to start again. There's always a way to believe again. There's always a way to know that you can win the battle. Always. So, don't let anybody tell you there's not. You can win the battle. If it's depression, if it's anxiety, if it's too much weight, if it's high blood pressure from the stress, if it's high cholesterol because you've been eating terrible, because you were stressed, because you went through, 3 divorces, or you lost a child, or you've lost a parent, or you've lost whatever. Like, we all go through loss. We all have tough times. And, tough times are not here to stay forever, right? There's something I love in the book, the Bible. It's one of my favorite books, whether you believe in it or not. I love reading it, and I believe that so much of it is true. And there's something that's said all the time in the Bible that I really resonate with. And different people in the Bible would start off a chapter or whatever, and it would say, "And it came to pass." And it came to pass. Whatever has come in your life has come, and it's there, and it's not fun, but it came to pass. And that's the good news. The weight has come, but if you do the right things, it just came to pass. If the depression's there, it came. But guess what? If it's there and you do the right things and you work and do the work and make the right choices, then it came to pass. It's like that with everything. So on this show, we want to help you. We want to help whatever came, we want to help it to pass. We want to be the tools that you can use to help it pass. And so you can get on to the next phase of life that's going to be great and amazing and setting you up for the next level of where you're supposed to be and what you're called to be. So we want to encourage you and support you in any way that we can. Go to our website, go to Believe Health TV. You can also send me an email there. You can message me, text message me. There's a text number. Or call us, 888-283-7272. We'll always make it part of the show. We'll go to the phones like we always do. But I just want to take a minute to just say that we appreciate you for more than anything for just being here. If you're a viewer or listener, and we've got so many that have been with us for so many years, but we just want to say thank you. And as a gift, we want to give you a copy of my book, my best-selling book, hardback copy for free. So if you go to myfreehealthbook.com, that's myfreehealthbook.com, we'll send you that for free, just for being a listener, just to bless you, to help you, encourage you along the way, because we want to see you win. And more than anything, we want to see you win the battle. Whatever you're struggling with, remember, it came to pass. Right? So whatever you're dealing with, you're going through a tough time at work, it came to pass. You're dealing with something, you're struggling with something, it came to pass. Whatever you're struggling with, just know that it came to pass. It's not here to stay. It never is. But I will tell you this. Your character is being developed during that, and you're being watched by those around you that look up to you, that look to you, family members, friends, and I believe God is watching us in everything that we do. So in the tough times, character's tested, but always remember that it came to pass. And on this show, we want to be that set of tools that help you walk and make it pass so that the next level and next phase of your life can be the best. We always believe here that the rest of your days will be the best of your days. So glad you're with us. Now, make sure to go to the website, Believe Health TV, or send me an email. Go there, send me an email, or call us, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Let's get on the phones. I know you've been waiting there. Let's go to Donald. Hi, Donald. What is your health challenge?
I went to the doctor. I went to the ER and for vomiting and diarrhea, and so they admit me, and I get to find out I have a bad stomach virus. Anyway, while they scanned my stomach, they found out that there was a spot on my kidney. So I was calling to find out what I could do in the meantime to help to clear this up, because I have to go back in July to have another scan to see if it is growing.
Sure. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm sorry you had to go through that, and man, those stomach bugs and all, or food poisoning, whatever, it's never fun. Any of that stuff is that's like my least favorite when that happens. It's awful. But regardless, this spot, it led you to the fact to find the spot on the kidney, right? And I believe everything works together for the good every single time, right? Like I always say, it came to pass. So it's here, but it's going to pass. And so the reality is, when you look at your kidney and there's a spot on there, the doctors are going to need to guide you in this, because it could be nothing. It could be something, okay? They're going to have to do what they do and let them do all the tests. In the meantime, one of the best things you can do for anything in the body is just cut down inflammation and make sure you're getting the right kind of nutrients on a regular basis. Like, no matter what, you need to be getting at least a certain amount of fiber. I say 35 to 50 grams a day. I get more than that. There's some basic principles. You want to do that. You want to make sure you're getting in greens, heavy amount of greens every day. Berries every single day. Those are one of the best longevity foods, period. Plus, you have antioxidants, vitamin C, and they can really help with anything going on in the body. That could be a spot, right? Because a spot could be a lot of things. I would call it a spot. Doctors would call it a spot. Until we really know what's going on, it's just a spot, right? But regardless, just know this. You want to make sure you're eating the anti-inflammatory diet that's in my book. It's the one definitely to follow. I mean, meaning that it's a good overall comprehensive plan for whatever could be there or going on. It's just a safe, balanced approach of eating lean quality protein sources like chicken, fish, beef, or eggs, low glycemic carbs in the form of fruits and vegetables, and good healthy fats, almonds, walnuts, cashews, avocados. Like, it's just the basics, but it's the right basics, and it cuts through all the clutter and gives you the right kind of foods that you're supposed to be able to put in. But I can tell you that it'll be a great support to you along the way. More than anything, you just want to make sure you've got the right medical team on board. Like, do not let this go. Do not blow this off. And do not let this be like a typical guy, because I am one. Don't just blow this off and say, man, this is fine. It's some spot. It'll go away. I'll get it checked. Do not do that, man. Dig deep. Whatever the doctor telling you to do, get the testing done. Whatever needs to be done, get it done, right? And the good news is, let me tell you the good news. The body can function amazing on one kidney. So worst case scenario, if the kidney had to go, your body's still going to function in a great way. It will adapt, because it came to pass. Always believe.
Did you know that you can listen to the AsaRx audio experience on Spotify and Pandora? For all the ways to watch and listen, check out our show page at asarx.com/experience. Hi, it's Asa. I'm giving you a copy of my best-selling book for free to help you in your health journey today. I'll pay for the book. All you do is just cover the small shipping and handling costs. Go to asarx.com and get your free book today.
To find out more, visit the show online, InShapeNetwork.com.
I am so glad you're with us. This show's all about you. It's about your health, and it's about your life. Remember, if the body can get sick, it can also get well. Choices we make today will determine the kind of health we're going to have. And the good news is that you haven't even scratched the surface. I know you haven't, of your potential, because you want to become, and I want you to become, the best version of you. So this show is about you. It's about your health. It's about your life. We are going to do everything we can to get you to that next level with your health. And look, you don't have to be stuck. One of the main things you got to focus in on is, look, no matter what you stepped in here with, okay, whatever you're listening, watching, whatever, if you're dealing with diabetes or blood pressure or whatever you're dealing with, you don't have to be stuck. You don't have to be stuck. You can come to a point where you can become the best version of you. And that's what I want for you more than anything else, is to become that best version. Because no one else is going to do this for you. Like, you have to take responsibility for your health. No one else is going to do that but you. Hey, give us a call, 888-283-7272. If you're looking for help, you want to ask me a question, or maybe you want it answered in private, we'll do that as well. Or you can go to Believe Health TV, and you can check us out there. Send me a question, email me a question, text me. There's a text number there. We'll answer that for you in private, or we'll make it part of the show. Whatever one you want, just let us know. But we're there for you. No matter what, we are here for you every single day. And I'm sending you a copy of my book. If you don't have it yet, myfreehealthbook.com. That's myfreehealthbook.com. I'll send you a copy of that. And if you haven't gotten in our health club, what in the world are you thinking? Like, our health club is the key where everybody, it's our community where everybody hangs. Like, if you want to figure out how to come off the blood pressure medication, there's somebody in there that's done it. Like, why sit around and listen to me forever? I mean, I hope you do. But, I mean, you can get in there and somebody else can help you. If you want to lose 100 pounds or come off the medications, or you want to, you're dealing with depression, you're trying to figure out how to make that work, right? Get your head clear so you can think straight. All of that can be done there. The health club's great. It's a great place to go and hang with other people. But I want to get on the phones and get started with you guys. So let's go to Claire. Hi, Claire. What is your health challenge?
I was calling about my hair. I seem to it'll grow so far, then it stops and get weak and start breaking. What can I do or take for my hair?
Yeah, I know. It's a whole thing. Okay, I mean, with women especially. I mean, guys. I mean, if you can already tell, like that's like my thing, right? Hair. So one of the things you got to really focus in on is your eating habits. Like, period. Now, you may tell me you eat tons of vegetables. Okay, that's great. Your B vitamins are going to be the key. Now, we talk about biotin a lot as being really good for the hair, but it's really all the B vitamins, and you get the greatest amount of B vitamins from fruits and vegetables, and that's eating multiple servings throughout the day, not just like one little fruit pack. Like, you've got to eat those fruits and vegetables on a daily basis, on the daily, as we say, to get the benefits out of it. Like, that is the key more than anything else. You have to make sure that you're doing that. More than anything else, if you really want to win the battle, I mean, that's the ultimate, is to make that work. So that's where I would start. I would start there and build a game plan from there, first and foremost. Now, the other thing, too, with hair loss is it could be your thyroid. So I'd get a thyroid test done. Also, your pituitary gland, you want to get that checked out. And your adrenals. So there's a thing called the HPA axis. And if it's broken down, not working the way it needs to, then that's the major deal. You've got to get that figured out. So I would go and get some testing done first and have all these areas looked at and these levels looked at first, and then build a game plan from there. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you don't know the basics, then you're not going to win. Like, with the hair loss thing, it's not just take a vitamin and you're going to fix it. It could be several nutritional deficiencies, and you just don't want them to be missed. That's the key. So I would get some testing done with your physician. If you want our health coach providers to help you, just give us a call. At the number, go to Believe Health TV and find one of our providers, and we can help you along the way to get really the help that you need. Even in the health club, if you want to ask people that have dealt with that, they've come up with some really great things that you could join in and really get help with. But at the end of the day, usually when it comes down to skin, hair, nails, you're coming down to nutritional deficiencies. It could be a system that's not working great, but it typically comes down to that. So I would get that checked out first and get the blood testing done, figure out kind of what those nutritional deficient areas are, and then build a game plan from there. Because remember, this is something that a lot of people struggle with, but there's a lot of answers to. Hope that helps. Yeah. One of the keys that we have to focus on, I think that's really important, especially if you're dealing with something like skin, hair, nails, the skin especially. The skin's the largest organ on our body. If you didn't know that, the skin's the technical largest organ, and it's massive, right? It covers our whole body. But what do we do every single day to make sure our skin is healthy? Now, that's the key. One of the things we can do to make our skin healthy is getting blood tests done to make sure we know what our vitamin and mineral deficiencies are. Like, that is super important. If you haven't ever done that, I would encourage you to talk to your doctor and come up with a game plan and figure out what those deficiencies are. The other thing, too, for your skin is hydration. We don't drink enough water. Like, I'm sitting here, and I'm like, most of the time I'm sitting here looking at my bottle, talking about it, so I had to get a drink. And I'm constantly wanting to drink it, even while I'm sitting here talking to you. Because water is so important, and it's vital. I mean, our body is comprised of like 65, 70% water. So you got to get enough of that every single day. Your skin is, somebody that's overhydrated or well hydrated, their skin looks amazing. Somebody that's dehydrated, skin looks like dehydrated, just like it sounds. So our water intake is really important when it comes to good skin health. And I'll tell you, the other big one is fatty acids. Antioxidants and fatty acids. Those two things together make your skin look great. Collagen is important too. I mean, we could go on down the line, but these are some of the basics that really, really help. Give us a call, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. We'll make you part of the show. And if you don't have a copy of my book, we're sending it to everybody that wants it as just a gift. Go to myfreehealthbook.com and we'll send you a copy so you can be encouraged as well. Let's get to the phones and talk to Robin. Hi, Robin.
I went to the doctor and they took my blood and told me that it was needing more. I need more potassium. So my question is, what foods do I eat to get the potassium that I need?
All right, so that's a great question. The thing about potassium is it's like in fruits and vegetables, that's like the bulk of what's there. So the good news is when you're eating an apple, you're eating tons of potassium. You're eating an orange, tons of potassium. You're eating broccoli, tons of potassium. Like these foods don't have hardly any sodium in them. Celery has a lot of natural sodium, which is a good thing. But most fruits and vegetables are loaded with potassium. That's why when somebody has a kidney issue and you've got to be careful with potassium, it's a challenge because you need the nutrients from the fruits and vegetables, but you can't have a lot of them because it throws your potassium off. So that's the thing you got to look at. So any fruits and vegetables, increase your fruits and vegetables, you're going to get your potassium way up, and then watch your salt intake and your sodium intake, because if sodium is high, it drives potassium down. When potassium is really high, it drives sodium down. It's called the sodium-potassium pump in the body, and they're antagonistic, right? So you want to keep them as much balanced as you can because it keeps the body functioning at its highest level in the best way possible. So if you got to get your potassium up, means your sodium is probably being dominant in the foods that you're eating, and we need to get the potassium levels up. Not that hard to do. Just increase your fruits and vegetables. That's like the short end answer, if you will. 888-283-7272. Give us a call. You can always do that. Hey, if you can also go to the website, go to Believe Health TV. We'll help you. Anything you need, we'll help you, okay? You want to figure out how to lose weight, come off the blood pressure, you're dealing with diabetes. Look, diabetes is the number one reversible health challenge that's out there. Like it is. Type 2 diabetes is not hard to reverse. You just got to put in the work, period. Like it's not that hard. You got to get the basics down. And once you get the basics down, it's not that hard, okay? Remember, everything that we deal with has come to pass, and it came to pass, right? So it might be there right now. It might have come, but it has come to pass, and it will pass. You just need the right tools and the right ability and the right motivation to be able to make it come to pass. And guess what? It can, it will, and it must. If you do the right things. On this show, we're going to help you do that. If you haven't got a free copy of my book, go to myfreehealthbook.com, and we'll send you a copy. All right, so I want to do something really quick and talk to you about something that is really important. Guys, I'm talking to you, okay? Let's talk to the guys for a minute. Ladies, I want you to listen, because if you got a guy in your life, they need to know this, okay? And that thing is your prostate, guys. Like one thing that men don't pay attention to is their prostate. Couple things that you don't look at is your waistline. Okay, remember this, your waistline is your lifeline. It has to do with heart disease. But also when your waistline is too big, it can affect areas like the prostate, which has to be really looked at. So the prostate gland is a gland that sits, of course, inside the pelvis, but it's responsible for a lot of things, and it can swell. And guys, as testosterone and hormone levels change in the body, it can cause the prostate to swell. There's a form of testosterone called DHT, dihydrotestosterone, and it can get produced heavily in the body and not used. So if it's not being used in the body, the excess can just go in different parts of the body, and it goes to the prostate, makes it swell. The other thing too is low progesterone in the body. Guys, you've got to have enough progesterone in the body, and we lose that as we age. So raising progesterone levels in the body, cutting down on estrogen levels in the body is going to make a big difference all the way around. So I would get testing done, guys. That's what I'm kind of getting at. Obviously, you go to your doctor, hopefully you do, and get your body checked once a year. Prostate, getting the colonoscopies every 5 years, starting at age 45. the basics.
Are you ready to chow? It's time for Keto Chow. When it comes to eating healthy, the keto diet has become one of the nutrition leaders in optimizing health, losing unwanted weight, and reaching your health and wellness goals. No extravagant cooking, no long kitchen cleanup, and most importantly, especially for me, it's convenient. Just put quality Keto Chow powder in a bottle, add some heavy whipping cream or your favorite fat, a little water, and boom, shake it up and you're ready to chow. Keto Chow tastes amazing. So make Keto Chow easy for you and your family today with Keto Chow. Let's go chow. Visit Keto Chow online at ketochow.xyz. That's ketochow.xyz.
Connect with On Call Radio and watch On Call TV at InShapeNetwork.com.
Have them check your prostate. You need a blood test done. You also need the digital rectal exam done. And it's not fun. Like, it's not. But it's got to be done. And you want to have it checked out on the regular to make sure that you're getting everything that you need to be doing with your health and getting it balanced as possible. That needs to be an ultimate key for you, okay? Like, no matter what you're struggling with or dealing with, you've got to get the testing done. And, guys, I'm going to push this on you because prostate sneaks up on every guy when they least expect it. You're having urinary issues, it's your prostate. If you're having erectile issues, most likely it could be prostate-related or hormone-related. Like, you need to have it looked at and checked on a regular basis. It's just important. So I'm going to throw that out there. It's very important. Prostate is to men, as far as getting checked, like the breasts are to women, right? It's that area that the self-checks and having your physician check it on a regular basis to make sure there's no nodules or masses or anything like that. It's just a big deal. So you want to have that checked on the regular as much as possible. Give us a call, 888-283-7272. We'll make it part of the show if you call us. And then also, you go to the website, go to Believe Health TV. And if you want, you send us a question. I'll be glad to answer it, make it part of the show. If you want it done in private, we can do that as well. You can also DM me on any of my social media platforms. Just find me anywhere at Dr. Asa. You can find me there and just send me a little note, and we'll make it part of the show. Look, we're here for you. We want to see you become the best version of you. At the end of the day, that's the key. We want to see you thrive. We want to see you make it. We want to see you win. And it comes down to the choices you make, right? The food you eat, the air we breathe, the water we eat, we get, the exercise we get or don't get. Like, these are the principles that we have to take in every single day to really win the battle. But if you want to make change in your body, it comes down to your habits. Like, there is nothing else but your habits that are going to make the difference in your overall health. So let me give you some basics that'll really help. Number one is your eating habits, okay? We will eat, just like Grandma said, following the anti-inflammatory diet. If you don't have a copy of my book, get a free copy of my book. Go to myfreehealthbook.com, and we'll send you a hardback copy for free to be able to get on your health journey in the right way. Number two, make sure you're drinking enough water. Half your body weight in ounces of water if you're a smaller person. But, man, if you can kick it off with a gallon a day, that's where you want to be. That's what I do every single day. Gallon a day keeps the doctor away. Kind of like an apple, kind of like an avocado. I got kind of my basics that keep the doctor away, all right? But these are the things that you got to focus in on. Number three is exercise. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Stop the nonsense. Every single day you need to exercise the rest of your life if you're over the age of 30, period. Like it is every single day you need to be moving, doing some form of exercise to help you become the best version. Not the halfway version, but the best version of you. I'm so glad you're with us. This show is all about you. It's about your health, and it's about your life. If the body can get sick, it can also get well. Lifestyles are medicine. The choices that we make every single day can and will determine the kind of health we're going to have. We want to help you every single day to really begin to thrive and really make it, to go to that next level and to know that you can really make it more than anybody else thinks or says that you can. Look, I don't care what you stepped in here with, what you're listening with, what you started watching with, if it's blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, depression, anxiety, being overweight. Look, every health challenge that we have, I don't believe is a disease. I believe it's a challenge. Health challenges were meant to be overcome, not to be there forever. right? A challenge is something that we step up to the plate to, that we rise to the occasion for. And that's what this thing is. So just know that you are in a place where you can win. 888-283-7272. That's the number. Or go check us out, Believe Health TV. Let's get to the phones. And let's go to Bobby. Hi, Bobby.
I'm calling because I work 3 nights a week and I work night shift. And I've heard that impacts your circadian rhythm in a negative way. And I wondered what kind of negative impact does working night shift have on your circadian rhythm and your body and just your mind and nutrition and everything?
Yeah, circadian rhythm that's a great question, by the way. Way to do your homework. Circadian rhythm is our natural clock, okay? And our body, when it gets dark at night, our body wants to go to sleep. Our pineal gland secretes something called melatonin. It's a hormone, makes us get sleepy and want to go to sleep. And then when the light comes up in the morning, the sun rises, we want to rise. The light shuts down melatonin. Our pineal gland kind of says, okay, let's go. It's time to go for the day. And that's our normal cycle, right? And our adrenal glands secrete a hormone called cortisol. And all of that cycle happens throughout the day in our normal cycle of things. However, when you work a night shift or something like that, all that gets messed up because you're in the bright lights all night, right, when you're supposed to be sleeping. And then now it's daylight outside and your body is, and you're like, I got to go to bed and sleep some because I got to get up and do this all over again tomorrow night. Your body doesn't like that a whole lot. So just know that you're going to have to really take some extra preparations to get your body in order. Number one is get on a cycle and never break the cycle. If you go to bed at 7 in the morning, go to bed don't ever go to the grocery store and run errands and go to bed at 9. Like, get into a sleep cycle every single day at the same time so that you can really thrive, okay? The next thing is look at B vitamins. B vitamins are really important because they help regulate adrenals and the sleep cycle. The other thing, too, is to make sure to get plenty of water. I'm a huge on water and fluid intake. Get your electrolytes with the water. It's vital. So make sure to take in your water, half your body weight in ounces or a gallon a day, whichever one fits better. If you can handle a gallon a day, go for a gallon a day. Like, I'm a huge gallon a day guy. A gallon of water a day keeps the doctor away. And the other thing, too, is make sure to use Celtic sea salt in your water to support the adrenal glands. Along with the B vitamins, natural Celtic sea salt, pink sea salt, has all the 60-plus minerals, trace minerals that our body needs to function and be hydrated at its best level and to really get the best function. So you want to support the body nutritionally, following the anti-inflammatory diet. That is a key. If you don't have a copy of my book, go to myfreehealthbook.com and we'll send you a copy just to get you started so you'll have that good game plan to follow. But yes, your circadian rhythm is going to be challenged, but there's always a way to win.
Did you know you could listen to the AsaRx audio experience on Spotify and Pandora? For all the ways to watch and listen, check out our show page at asarx.com/experience.
Hi, it's Asa. I'm giving you a copy of my best-selling book for free to help you in your health journey today. I'll pay for the book. All you do is just cover the small shipping and handling costs. Go to asarx.com and get your free book today.
This episode is over, but check episode notes for links to products and services you've heard about on this episode. Thanks for listening and subscribing. Please share the AsaRx audio experience with others and stay in touch by giving us your comment or review.